Hey guys, this is Fidemaster Victor Neustroyev. I'm sure you always get disappointed when you blunder in a chess game and as the result, you lose the game. But what if I say that everyone blunders, even world champions? Can you imagine Garry Kasparov blundering a rook? Or Anatoly Karpov missing a win? What will you say after watching a classical game when Magnus Carlsen blundered a piece? Or Bobby Fischer overlooked a simple 2-3 moves combination. In this video series, I present epic blunders, oversights, missed wins by world champions. And your task is to decide which one is the most epic. This is the first video where I chose Anatoly Karpov's games and 5 of these incredible blunders. Okay, this is Fidemaster Victor Neustroyev and Anatoly Karpov's most epic blunders. This is game fragment number 1, where Anatoly Karpov played with white pieces against Robert Hübner. In the game he played queen c4, rook f6. White is better of course in this position, but the game ended in a draw. Can you imagine that here white could win just in a few moves? The first move is this, rook g8, and if king goes to f6 it's a checkmate. So king has to go there. But then, with queen e3, Karpov could play a double attack the rook as well as the pawn on h6. And if, let's say, bishop d8 to protect the rook, then rook h8 wins. Easy to calculate this combination. But Anatoly Karpov failed with it. In this game, Anatoly Karpov was playing against Larry Christensen. Anatoly was playing black. And for some reason, he played a really weird move. He continued with bishop d6, expecting white to play only castle queen side, which he later told everybody. But he missed this move, queen d1, and both pieces are hanging simultaneously. This is how he lost. In the game number 3 against Viktor Korchnoi, Anatoly Karpov played just rook b8 in order to get rid of this pin and move with the knight. That was actually a match and there were a lot of spectators sitting and watching. And there was Garry Kasparov among them. And Garry asked his coach what happens in case if white continues knight h7. And this is what exactly happened in the game. So, such a simple combination, after which black loses. In the game it was rook e8 and later Anatoly Karpov lost the game. But what if he accepts this sacrifice? Then, of course, queen h6, king g8, queen g6 check. And after this check, it's obvious that black loses anyway. For example, king h8, queen h5, king g8, bishop e4 threatening a mate on h7. The only way to avoid it is to continue with f5, but then bishop attacks with the other diagonal. If rook blocks, actually it's the only move, because if king g7, it's queen h6 mate. So rook blocks, but it's just a temporary defense, queen h6 anyway, and this is a checkmate that would happen in case if Karpov accepts the sacrifice on h7. He played this move and white joined his pieces into the attack, and later they had to give up their queen in order to avoid a checkmate. Bishop d5, the last trick with the idea of knight f3, but white castles. Bishop takes e4, f4, and this is where black resigns. There is no compensation for the queen. In this game, Anatoly Karpov was playing with black pieces against Garry Kasparov. White is slightly better, but if black plays properly, it's likely to end in a draw. For example, if black continues with this move, it's gonna be a draw. Anatoly Karpov played rook c2 d8. I don't know what he expected Garry to play here, but I'm sure that most of you find the answer immediately. It's just queen takes d7 to weaken the back rank. Rook e8, king h7 and bishop e4. and after g6 just rook d7. Aside from a strong initiative, white gains one minor piece more, and then the position becomes absolutely winning with no chances. So the bishop on b7 is hanging, and if it moves, the other knight on c6 will be lost because the queen has to protect on f7. The fifth blunder that I prepared for today was played in the game between Judith Polgar and Anatoly Karpov. Anatoly is playing with black pieces. Well, he could continue with maybe g6 here to secure his position. White is slightly better, but Anatoly Karpov played queen c5 and blundered Lasker's combination, which is quite famous and which you can find in almost every chess manual devoted to tactics. Bishop takes h7, king takes h7, queen h5, king g8, and this is where Karpov resigned. So he didn't let Judith to play this move, bishop g7, that could defeat black position immediately. So how to play? For example, if king takes, after this check the game is over. If they, instead of accepting this sacrifice, plays f6, it's bishop f6, threatening with queen h8 on the next move. So rook f6, still rook g3, but the king has no squares to escape because a white rook successfully covers the e file. Rook g7 is a mate. In this video, I explained 5 games played by ex-world champion Anatoly Karpov. His mistakes, blunders, and missed wins. So don't be upset if you blunder anything. Just try to play the next game better. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share it with your friends, chess players. Please also share your opinion and choose from the 5 I demonstrated, or suggest your own example of the most epic blunder of Anatoly Karpov into the comment section below this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't miss the next one, where I'm going to present the next world champion, Bobby Fischer, and his blunders. However, if you don't want to wait and would like to watch something really helpful about chess, I highly recommend to watch most popular video on the screen next about chess visualization. Okay, enjoy this ultimate guide of how to improve your chess visualization, and I'll see you there in a moment.